Hello and welcome again to our drawing course, which step by step approaches to its ending. It's the end of a drawing course, but not of your endeavor to learn more and more about drawing. Actually, it's art, and art has no end. No ending, actually. Today we will discuss in section 2, lesson 9, about planning and sketching out a composition. Planning and sketching out a composition, it's an important step in the art making process. It can help artists to clarify their ideas and intentions and to experiment with different composition and arrangements before committing to a final piece. Here are some steps that can be followed when planning and sketching out a composition. First, consider your subject matter and intended message. Before you begin sketching, take some time to consider what you want to communicate through your artwork. What is the subject matter of your piece and what do you want to say about it? Having a clear understanding of your message and intent can help to guide your composition and help you to make informed decisions about the placement and arrangement of visual elements. Today we plan and we will try to sketch a story about a boy and his pet friend, a goose. For you that lived in the countryside or at a farm, you know that friendship with animals and birds, it's a very common thing for kids, and here is something that we will try to sketch today. A boy and a goose, they are traveling to a distant place, kind of a forest and a lake, and the boy is carrying his teddy bear, and he's accompanied by his pet, his friend, a goose. For this, we have to create a thumbnail sketch, which I did here, and that will help us to create the composition. The composition, it's a one-point perspective. We establish the middle of the page, and this is the horizon line, and this is the perspective point. We draw the line of the perspective point. The source of light, being in nature, it's in the center, up a little bit in on the right side here, the source of light, yeah, that will come like this, and we will have two focal points, because it's a dialogue between the boy and the goose. They are seen from behind as they are walking alongside to the lake here. We try to simplify the forms with geometrical elements. So this is a rectangle, and this will be the boy here. And this is the place where the goose will be, which is a round shape, and of course it will have here a round head. We have to discuss something about proportions. The boy, it's a small boy, and the goose, it's a big goose, so a mature goose. So in a way, their volumes will be similar, and the height also. That will create a real dialogue, and very interesting dialogue. So we will start to sketch the boy here, his head here, and we have here the line of shoulders here, the hip line as he's walking here. Yeah. His arm, where he keeps his precious teddy bear. His second arm, where he keeps you have to lose your hands. Of course, you can come back and resketch and make a lot of adjustments to your drawing. Anytime. There's a teddy bear. Yeah. And we will sketch here the goose. Here's the body of the goose. Here is the head. The goose is looking at the boy. Well, this is the point of perspective. It's not the eye of the goose, and we will wave it out. Don't be afraid to use the eraser, because you will only have to win from this process. You don't lose anything. Is the goose. Its tail here, and here we have the goose leg. Whatever will be here. Here is the eye that is looking at the boy. Yeah. Yeah. And this is the beak. Yeah. And the shadows, because of we have shadows here. And here we have the lake, and here we have some trees, as we learned to draw trees. Yes, we did last time when we just have to hint them. Yeah. What do we want to tell with this drawing? We want to tell with this drawing a memory. We want to express a memory from our childhood, a memory from our childhood. Some have this memory, some don't, but it's always nice to look at a nature scene. Okay, we can go further with this and establish the shadows, shadowing, and a lot of things. And we will have to follow the perspective line and all these things. Refine your sketch. Once you have a rough idea of your composition, you can begin to refine your sketch and work out more details, such as the feather of the goose or the jeans of the boy, and so on and so forth. The details of the nature and things like this. Let's try to make some shadowing and bring life to this drawing. Yeah. Once again, don't be afraid to use the eraser. Yeah. Don't be afraid to use the eraser, because you have nothing to lose. It's just a sketch. It's just a sketch. And it's all about experimentation and exploration. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or try out new ideas. So this is the shadowing part. Of our drawing. we make it with hard lines. So this is it. By following these steps, and taking the time to sketch out your composition before starting your final piece, you can create artwork that is more effective and visually engaging and better communicating your ideas and intent. Thank you.